Hello again folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Digimon World 2. I'm your Dungeon Master Darius. Last we left off, I had Monty, who was on the cusp of Digivolution, and I had quickly experimented it, and no, he does not in fact learn anything at a level 12 like the guide had suggested, but I think that's because he has not yet Digivolved. So I put him on the back burner for a time being after testing that, and I actually got Stampy up to level 11 as well. So we got a duet o Digivolutions, as it were. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to Digivolve both these two, and then I'm going to focus on leveling up Biomon, Kiki, to level 11 as well. So it's a lot more complicated and convoluted than I thought it was going to be. And I see what people are saying now, because I had looked into it. Me, poor me, poor me. But at the least for the now, I'm going to show you guys what the Digivolution is going to look like. And honestly, from the brief glimpse of it that I had, it is very reminiscent of the shows, and I love it for it. Just gonna, get to the Digilab. Digivolve. Evolution. We're gonna go with Monty first because, yes. Oh yeah. Pretty much just like the shows. Digivolve to Greymon. And then we got Stampy here, who is going to Digivolve into a Unimon. Excellent. Yeah, I had both these guys in the previous, in the Let's Play of Digimon World 1. Heh. Cool. So, the way that this works is kind of stupid and convoluted. When you first get a Digimon, but depending on what level and rank it is, like if it's a level 1 rookie, then it will only have a max level of 13 or so, which is annoying. In order to raise that, you need to fuse them with another Digimon. Now, in this case, if we were to fuse... there's math involved, which is never a strong suit for me, despite the fact that I love the freaking hell out of D&D. So if I were to take Monty and fuse Stampy into him, Stampy's level would be divided by 5, and that is then added, the result of that is then added to Monty's max level, or rather, the result of the DNA Digivolution, the max level is going to happen. So, I'm going to not permanently look at what it is that they DNA Digivolve to, because I'm not going to make it the thing. So we have the first Digimon, Monty, then Stampy. So if we were to Digivolve them like this, then he would be able to become max level 15, and he will be a Agumon. Now the way it works too is that it will take the Digimon with the lowest rank, in this case both of them are champions, so it doesn't matter, and the resulting Digimon will be a rookie, Agumon. And it gets a little convoluted. I say a little convoluted, but it means very convoluted. So the way that it works too is that Monty, Agumon, has a max level of 13 or so. So I would have to get him up to level 13 and Digivolve him, or DNA Digivolve him with a bunch of other Digimon before he can get up to levels 31 plus, which means that at the start of the game you are given an Agumon thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm gonna make a War Greymon and all that fun stuff. No! You're going to make him into a bunch of other Digimon first, then maybe hopefully get him back to being an Agumon, then hopefully maybe you'll get him to, you know, be a right badass. But with this, we can actually go out and grind a little bit more for his stuff. And maybe even get Biomon up in levels as well. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So, be right back in a second. And with that, we should learn a new move. Monte, there it goes. Learned a new technique. Acquired technique? Double blast. Oh, please, thank you. So yeah, that's pretty good. Get myself a Nova Blast. At the least two, we get to sample it now. Hopefully it's at least stronger than Pepper Breath. There's little reason why it wouldn't be stronger than Pepper Breath. And Nova Blast, 12 MP, attacks with a Fiery Blast. Go figure. Go ahead and give Gaburimon to Greymon, see how this works out. For 4 more MP, how do we do? This is pretty much what I've been doing ever since ending of last episode, by the way. It's just grinding. But now I get to grind with Greymon. Ooh. Yes. I like this a lot. And that's pretty much how that's gonna go. We digivolve a Digimon up to level 11, train him until his max level, which more or less will give us a new technique. The roughly 5 more fights, and not only Stampy will get a new move, but Kiki will be able to digivolve as well. Excelente. See here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Huh. Oh yeah, 5 more battles. And we got this. Oh, this configuration, by the way, I've learned that there's a treasure on pretty much every side of the map. But my inventory's full, so. And this one's always the same too. We gotta go down for it. And of course, Numamon's not here, so we don't have to worry about that either. But yeah, pretty much that's the skinny of it. We digivolved them at levels 11, 22, or 11, 21, and 31. They learn a new move based on what type of Digimon they are becoming at levels 12, 22, and 32. And then from there, it's pretty much just trying to get the Digimon that you want, because in order for certain Digimon to digivolve into certain other Digimon, there is a definitive cap of what it is that they can digivolve to. Like, some Digimon only go up so far as to Centaurimon, and then Centaurimon just doesn't have a next Digivolution. Then you got other Digimon, which, like Agumon, that have only one line of Digivolution, but you need to get him up in his max level so that he can become a Mega. And the way you do that is by fusing other Digimon into them, which can be a little bit tedious, because the max level is also based on the max level of the Digimon that you are putting into them. So, you know, you might end up just having a level 15 give a Digimon, or give one of your other Digimon only like 3 max levels. And those 3 max levels are worth a damn, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's low? Why'd I go this way? And so far the fastest way I've been able to tell to get... Matter of fact, I'll show you. So one of the quicker ways I've seen to gain a lot of experience for lower level is pretty much just to go back to boot domain. And deal with these guys. The thing is that at the levels we're at, or at the rank we were at anyways, these guys act very much like, somewhat like mini bosses. So you definitely don't want to come here with only like a bunch of level 1s. You want to come here with at least one good powerful champion, or one good powerful Digimon. And yes, I do have Stimpy and Stampy. I needed a third Digimon for some reason in order to not be in order to have Agumon out of the party so that I can more or less balance their levels. Not that I was that worried about balance, but at the same time, it's just, it always annoys me when playing next order that that one Digimon would be ultimate and then another would be rookie, and then by the time that rookie becomes like a mega at the least, then it's just a bad time. What did you miss? They're not paralyzed. Go forth and murder them, please. And here's the thing too, it wouldn't be such a convoluted system. That's the kindest way that I can put it. If it weren't for the fact that every Digimon needs to DNA digivolve for their max HP, or max level. And for that, you essentially need a giant-ass chart that tells you, yes, this Digimon digivolves into this Digimon to that. So if you want to get back to being an Agumon, for example, what you would want to do is, like, digivolve them into very specific Digimon in order to get them back to that point. Which, again, if you don't know what the hell you're doing, or you don't have a giant chart, which I do, and I am 100% going to abuse now, then you are so out of luck. Which, by the way, the actual game manual, not the Prima guide, the game manual mentions none of this. Not a lick of it. It does tell you that, what does it tell you? It tells you that you are able to, essentially have to DNA digivolve in order to get any of the megas. But other than that, it's just like, yeah, good luck, bro. Doesn't tell you about, like solidified results. Doesn't tell you anything about the max levels. By the way, even there's no in-game thing either telling you what the max level is. It's just, oh, you caught a Digimon at this point in its career. Here's its max level. But it seems, generally speaking, that their max level is based on what rank it is. So if you catch a champion, it's going to be at minimum 11. And then what level it is. So if you catch it at level 11, its max is like 23. But if you catch it at 12, it becomes 24. Silly stuff like that. Now, realizing too, while this does give you really quick experience if you don't want to go into a dungeon and bits, it can be a little infuriating. Air attack. He will take it. Alright, so Biyomon has 4 more experience points until she gets a Digivolution. Now here's where I kind of have a problem with the DNA Digivolution as well. And that is that in order to DNA Digivolve, or rather, say you want a very specific Digimon. Like say you want Biomon to become Bergermon, you know, go through that whole lineup. The problem with that is that it is not quote-unquote base. I mean, it is, but you essentially need to get Biomon to DNA Digivolve with 8 Digimon in order to get a Bergermon, because some of the Digivolutions are based around how many times you had DNA Digivolved them with another Digimon. Which, as you can assume, is a giant pain in the arse. Alright, to that end though, 1 second. Biomon is now level 11, so guess what that means. We get to see what she gets to turn into. I already know what she turns into. I double checked what it is that she turned into. And no, it's not Bergermon. It seems like they took all the Digimon that Digivolved to their respective lines from the show and decided, nah, those are gonna require 8 DNA Digivolutions to do. So in this case, Kiki, or Bergermon, Biomon, Digivolve to Digimon. Yeah. Not terrible. Good to have myself another champion. Gonna have a Spiral Twister until they learn another move. What I want to do, back up a little bit. Now, as well too, one of the reasons why I have Stimpy. Oh, I got a lot of those to sell. That virus candy to try to use. The reason why I have so many, why I have Stimpy, is because I wanted to do more or less the same thing with them. Using them more or less as Digivolution fodder, as it were, to eventually attempt to get up there in skill and level with my Digimon. It's a weird convoluted system, but I definitely see why people... I see the potential in this system. I'm just definitely also on the cusp of going, really? It made a lot more sense to just Digivolve them up and then de-Digivolve them down in order to increase level, but in the way that the DS game. To that end, I'm trying to decide what to do, because I don't want to necessarily go into the next area, which might thwomp me. Well, no, it's the same general level of Digimons, theoretically, so I don't know, I should be fine. Look at... got a little bit of time. Excuse me for all the coughing. I know that usually one's sick voice sounds a lot better than one's regular voice, but I'm not sick, just I'm coughing. I'm gonna sell some of these HP restoration items simply because I don't need them all. There we go. One more for the road. I think I need anything. Well, that's where I'm like, okay, this Storm's treasure chest boxes. I need to see what it is that I actually need to disarm traps, or if there's like certain ones for certain traps. Because I had found a trap within one of my runs, the same sort of bug trap that would have destroyed my visuals for a time in one of my runs. And that just sucks. So I need to figure out exactly which does what. But in the meantime, I'm going to poke at the meditation dome. Hi. Dearest, you finally found this place. It's called Meditation Dome, and it's a place where Digimon that haven't become wild. But I wonder why the Digimon here haven't become wild. I don't know. Viruses? Manipulation of their DNA intelligence? Darius, thank you for helping us. You have saved Meditation Dome. I'm truly thankful. Thank you. This makes me rethink about you tamers from Digital City. You are welcome here anytime, and we will do our best to help you. Yes, I would like to give you this for helping us. Hey, it's a token of our thanks. 2,000 bits. Good thanks. Here I was thinking there was going to be an item, and like, haha, I'm glad that I cleared out some inventory space. No. Straight up money. Hi, Ogremon. I must suppress this beast-like wild instinct. As the first step towards further digivolution, I must control myself. Ah, so the Digimon here wish to become stronger, so they use it as a meditation place so that they don't essentially become wild animals. Cool, I actually quite respect that. I have to hold down my greed. I must suppress my instincts. But when I see nice dirt ground, it's so hard to keep myself from digging. I mean, you're allowed to have a little fun, you know. You don't have to stick around in a metal box doing nothing. Just saying. Alright, I guess that's the metal dome. Move, Bertram. No one likes you. I'm sure someone does. I don't. Dude's a dick. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here then. But when we return, I'm going to have... I don't want to say I'm going to have leveled up Airdramon to the point where I can do sight. You know, get the other skill. I might want to just move on to the next dungeon, seeing as everyone's pretty high in level. I want to see what's in the next dungeon already. So, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. As always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers. Boop.